Oh, there we are. Okay. Happy Monday to you all. And we're back with modded Minecraft Unified Theory of Magic, which is basically a fancy name for Astral Sorcery, Botania, Embers Rekindled, and Thaumcraft. Along with Project E. I'll get to that server. Welcome back in. How are you doing today? But yeah. Alright. I had this. There we are. Yeah. So as I posted in your server last night, Discord, last night in your Discord server, I am doing fine, albeit it's still as hot as the last time I streamed, so Heatwave got hands. Yeah, as I posted in your server last night to the server, regular players set up in the, where was it? In the plains, nice and flat area. Easy game, easy life. Then we have the mess I made. Bridges. A whole bunch of them. Ah yes, the pink boat. So, hang on 1 second here. So this is called an airship, which is added by the extra botany mod. Guess what? It flies. Yeah. It's basically a boat, it's just you hold down space to levitate. Don't think too hard with these magic mods. They have their own. Oh no. Get out of here. Fine. Yeah, they have their own ways of doing things. Anyway. So overall, the base concept here is just setting up on these mountain peaks. Because Astral Sorcery has, let me just go back over here real quick. Astral Sorcery requires on a resource called Starlight. And when I get to this crafting table over here, this bar down here is the total amount of Starlight the crafting table can tap into. And for most purposes, getting above 120 elevation is sufficient. As I'm sure you know already, server. But yeah. And building up relatively high either helps and or is pretty necessary indeed. I did end up crafting a, what was it called again? A faucet resonator off screen. And it doesn't seem like there's any areas of concentrated starlight around here, so might not have been the completely most optimal place to set up, but it's a place, and I'm sticking to it. It's fine, I mean, I'm already getting full starlight off of this, this luminous crafting table, and there's ways to fix that later on. Okay then. And I'm just devoting this entire area for the crafting table purposes, since the multi-block structures in Astral Sorcery, from what I've seen, they get fairly massive. But yeah. So the concept is, here I'm placing I think the observatory. Here's the crafting tables. In the center there's going to be Starlight Rituals, which one I saw last night was featuring hostile spawn protection over a huge area. And when I say huge, I mean like basically on par with render distance. Quite a ways later on, yeah. So maybe if I have time, I'll forge ahead in the Astral Sorcery mod. Let's see here. So for the most part, I'm ready to actually build and make progress in Astral Sorcery here. Over in Botania area, I've been clearing out the underbrush. In fact, let's just go over there real quick. Oh yeah. Okay, I can't actually mouse over it, but yeah, you see those golden hearts in the bottom there. So it turns out I applied the Runic Shield enchant. Well, it's not an enchantment, but Runic Shield to all my armor right here, as well as all my baubles. Each one has Runic Shield 3. And that gives me effectively 16.5 hearts to play around with on top of my life. Elf. Bruh. It's a bit early for Halloween, isn't it? Yes, I've seen snippets of that, and frankly, I'm pretty excited to actually get into that. Since Astral Sorcery is the one mod that I haven't really messed around with in too much detail. I mean, technically, I haven't played much of Embers Rekindled. I mean, my prior experience comes from the original mod. But as far as Astral Sorcery is concerned, it's pretty much all new to me at this point. He's streaming! Crash it. Hello, Macro. Hope you're doing well. Sora-chan be like, I feel disturbance in the force. Okay. Not too much progress in the Botania base here. It's just, again, clearing out the underbrush and I was kicking around with a Mana Cistern prototype, but I had to tear that down because it was no idea if my weak off is approved. Good luck with that. So I had a stack of mana pools and alternating mana spreaders going in a coil up, obeying right-hand rule, of course. And then the center column was shooting it down into a central mana splitter into 4 separate pools for various other uses, but yeah, the way I had it set up had it do a bunch of infinite loops, and that didn't work too well. So I have to make the footprint a whole lot bigger, and I have to eat the space inefficiencies because infinite loops aren't all that great. But yeah, manifold setup for my pools. Yeah, I can see that. It's just I prefer having a tower set up because less of a sprawling concern. But till I got the creative pool. Yeah. Also off stream, oh wait. Do I? Yeah, I better, since I'm actually streaming. Come on. Come on. You can do this. Each time I put this on, it just takes a whole lot of time. You can get it on Great Tech New Horizons, but it takes in-game products as usual. Yep. Oh yeah. So off-screen, I ran into, I think it was over here? Yeah, some red boys. The Crimson Cult. You might know them by. And this was back when I had odd enchants on my armor and very little actual runic shielding. So yeah, oof. And then I actually did a derp and right-clicked using the Crimson Rights manual that they drop, because if you had, I think there was something like 25% drop rate if it's your first time actually getting one, and then all drop rates after that is basically 2%. So I just have to work around that. So whoops. So yeah, it spawned out over here someplace, and then I got through most of the what's it called? The names. Ah man. Okay, so the basic Crimson Cult frontliners, I took them out fairly fine. It's just the caster kind of bypassed my shield, and I was out in the ocean, so I couldn't dodge all that much because I'm too used to the aquatic update and actually being able to swim through the water. Oof. So that's basically why I went overboard with the runic shield enchantments. Yeah. As for Britannia, though, I moved out. Where is it? Oh, it's actually raining. I moved out my existing setup and the stuff I couldn't actually pack into the transportation tablet. So yeah, I still have my Inno Flames, I have my Omni Violet. The Entropinium actually blew itself up, which I'm not sure how that happened, but it's just a smoking crater back in the base, so oh well. I can just cook another one up, no problem. Yeah, as long as I can actually nail down the Manor Cistern setup, and just form my base around that, and we'll be fine. Although, what's a bit more frustrating to me is that if I want to progress even further in Britannia, I'm basically gated until I actually get a Wither Skeleton Skull, because you use a beacon to actually begin the... I don't know, what's that nerd's name? The Gaia Guardian. So So hopefully my my existing armor can let me take out that fool with ease. And also, I did post around that image of Dwarven Transmutation, and I got that armor set, which is in my cosmetic slots at the moment. It's just 3 PM. So you have the cloak in the back there. Makings of good Guardian fighting gear already, so that's good. Let me just finish this off real quick. So you have the cloak here, the goggles, the pants, and the shoes there, and that's all to do with the ashen fabric that the mod features pretty prominently. Oh yeah. And apparently these things give off light, so I've been using them in place of torches all around the area. I don't know how that works, but again, Magic Mod do what Magic Mod does. Let's see. Oh yeah. Wait. What's up here? So I was reading in the Bifrost material. Where was it? Alphamancy? Ritual Plan, okay. So it says Enchanted Elementium Armor, Terrorblade, and random setup of Brews and Wobbles. Is it basically just the what's it called? The pixie effect from the Elementium armor? Because I mean, yeah. So 10% less mana cost and chance for pixies. Oh, potion effects. I don't know, it just seems like a little bit of a wacky setup, because I've gone and invested heavily into my Terra Steel armor setup by now, but supposedly Elementium is a intermediary between basic Mana Steel and Terra Steel, I guess. I don't know, it just seems a bit odd for me. Okay, recommendation for those who haven't fought the Guardian before, but you don't have to use it. But that's the thing, it's just, is Elementium really all that better than Terra Steel? That's just been my main pondering on that setup. It's just different. Okay, so it's more of a side grade then. I can see that. Okay. Over timbers. So yeah, whatever I couldn't pack into the transmutation tablet, I put in my my alchemical bag here, and this is all that remains of the poor Andropedium setup. I mean, the crater here seems a bit huge for just a single TNT blast, but maybe that's just me. I don't know. And then welcome to the madness that is the... Hey, sorry to bother you. Can we hop on a quick meeting? Oh no! Anyway. Welcome to the madness that is the basic Ember setup. First you have the Ember Ore making crystals, which... annoyingly enough, you can't actually pump it directly into the pressure refinery, because the minute an ember grit gets on the pipe, the entire thing comes up and this thing just completely stops. Bruh, embers isn't new, it's just remember that setup I had on your Torche workers server? Yeah, it's basically this, only this one is actually the Embers Rekindle mod, which is a little rework of the mechanics of that mod. To a point. I mean, there does exist mechanical work that you can rig up with gears that offers a little bit of increased efficiency, but yeah. Anyway, so you pump actual ember shards and crystals into the refinery here, attach an emitter into a receptor, and this cell is dead already, so big rip. Here I'm just burning basic cobble into an ash pile, and I use ash piles over there to get into the dwarven alchemy setups, which is how you get the ashen gears here. You can also fire... Oh, hang on. No, wait. I need to... Let me clear up my inventory a little bit here. Okay. And just chuck all the marble in there, since I'm not actually building it right now. Get out my green bag, which is my minor spoils. Yeah, we need more molten copper. So just place the ores into the melter here. Let's see. This is... No, that's got fluid in that already. Okay, this one's clear. In you go. So it just pipes ember energy into here. And we should get molten copper over here. To a point, the wireless only works with ember energy. Things like items and fluids, they still run on analog pipes. So yeah, molten copper goes out here, and the geologic separator funnels out trace elements in the ores, which in this case happens to be gold. I don't know how that works, but it is how it works in here. Then you combine... Well, primarily you combine copper and gold fluids. Copper has trace amounts of gold and vice versa, yes, but in this kind of concentration, I don't know, man. So yeah, you funnel copper and gold into here, and then you come up with molten dawnstone, which again is native copper, yeah. Yep. Shame that the melter doesn't make use of the native clusters from Thaumcraft, though, which is disappointing, but again, cross-mod support. It's lucky if it actually works. But even so, this is more optimal than standard smelting of ores, because think the gain from this is actually pretty much doubled if you spec into the Ember setup, which is good if you're not breaking everything by running Project E. Yeah, I got what you mean, man. Don't worry. It's just I threw a native cluster in here, and it tried for so long to melt that, only to just give up in the end. Tumbaga, yes. I was actually reading up on that. But yeah. So you get your liquid dawnstone here. So you put in the stamper setup, which you probably need one for each kind of material around there, because if you place a liquid vessel in here, frequently you'll end up with a fraction of whatever here. A clunker, yes. Hang on. Let me just grab a filled vessel over here somewhere. No, not gold. Yeah, we'll just grab a little. No, maybe... What was that? No, that was silver. There we are. So you just make sure you have the appropriate stamp of choice. Here I'm using the ingot stamp. I click this, and it starts hammering away. And you get ingots. Also added to one. So this combined with the smelter setup basically allows you to double your output. Ingots mechanized. Basically. And then if you have the plate stamp, which I have over here, and you grab a... what's it called? Oh, I don't have any over here. Gosh darn it. If you grab an ember shard and stick it directly in the stamp base here, you'll get what are called aspectus. So here you have the, copper aspectus, iron, dawnstone, lead, and silver. So this is basically the ember setup to asbestos. Yeah. So if you go over to the embers recipes here, hang on 1 second. Where was it? So some things like over in the... Where is it? So the ashen fabric here, right? So you have ash piles, wool, string, and here you have these numbers. So under the iron aspectus, you're supposed to deposit anywhere from 12 to 24 ash, and lead, well, same for the lead. Oh hey, I have asbestos dust in Geotech New Horizons. I wonder what would happen if I... Yeah. So the key is that you have a variance here, and based on the world seed, or something like that, it's randomized. It's randomized how much ash you actually need for each individual Ember's alchemy recipe. What I get might not necessarily be what happens for you. So, let me just grab some ash real quick here. Oh yes, before I actually go into the alchemy unit primer here, good old no, not copper cells, what? Crystal cells, I think. Yeah. They take one giant dawnstone block, two dawnstone plates, power block, and ember crystals. RNG crafto alchemical bullcrap, basically. Only you just blast it with a heat ray and have each aspectus beam its energy into here and poof. But yeah. So these things hold 1,440,000 ember. But not to start off with, since you have to pipe ember crystals in here to actually inflate the storage capacity, and that's how you get this large holographic crystal to show up in it. Atop it. So I think this is the largest energy storage in here, and as soon as I pop this down, I'm producing enough energy ember here to fill up the thing in, what, an hour? So yeah. Is this full up? Oh dear, it's full up. Okay, hang on one second. And I casually took out the floor underneath it. Whoops. There we are. Okay. And that's getting pretty low. Better refill it. I'm just fairly lazy to slap in a proper water cistern here, but again, this is basically a temporary setup. I'm just gonna cover the floor in ashen blocks and then opt for a more passable setup here. But yeah. Not in there, but in here. And that should last for a while. Stuff the copper in here. Okay. So let's see here. That was ash piles, string, and wool. Actually, I might go for another few stacks of ash piles because you place more than one of these in the appropriate slot. Or better start with the wool first. So that places the item in the middle here, and so you right-click the sides. Hang on. Okay. Yeah, I was over there. So once you have the proper setup, double check your recipe because I've had that happen a fair few times. So I just basically start off with the lowest amount possible, because unless you really luck out and it's actually 12-12, any more and you're just wasting ash, assuming that you're not able to constantly pump out ash piles over there, but yeah. And that's over in Iron Inlet. Alright. Make sure that you have Ember being beamed into your beam cannon. So the Ember funnel and the Ember ejector are the higher tier Ember emitters and receptors over there. Stand back, because the beam cannon does respectable damage if you're too close. And it failed. So it gives off the alchemical waste on a failed attempt. And you can actually look at it to see how much. You say oof, but it's basically a core concept of gameplay. So you see, I'm off by 10 and 10, which that's the entire reason of me. Well, the other half of the reason why I start at the lowest ash pile count, because there's no what's the word I'm looking for? There's only one way to proceed, and that's adding more ash instead of, like, say, splitting the difference. So the middle of that would be like 18. Suppose the ash says you're off by 2. Well, 2 in what direction? Now I'm starting at 12, and then they ask for 10 more. There's only one direction that I can possibly go. So it's 22, which is fairly expensive, but again, I'm producing ash with basically no care in the world here at the moment, so. Oh, yeah. Farmable, and I have this being able to produce as many mundane materials as I need. But even if I didn't have Project E, I can just go ham with the Terra Shatterer here, and just well, not with this Terra Shatterer, because I applied the Elementium pickaxe to it, which just deletes non-ore materials right away. But I could probably use this instead as well, so it's not too bad. Anyways, you go and place the ash piles in the correct pedestals. Let's try again. And we have our Ashen Fabric. Now there's a bunch of other things later on in the mod, like, okay, so here. I'll hold off on the flux until you get back then. So yeah. Same thing with other items associated with embers. You just do trial and error to figure out the appropriate quantities of ash you have to produce for each item, so... not to worry, I have... I think it was in here? Yeah. I have a book and a quill detailing the specific quantities of ash that I have already. Still a bit annoying? Yeah, true, but... it's more of a straightforward game as opposed to the gamble of infusion that you start off with. As long as you find it out. Yeah, that's why I do what I did, so... no worries. Yeah, I'll just leave that there for the time being. So yeah. So Dawnstone, you actually have to produce manually instead of just feeding into the transmutation tablet and then just popping out a bunch of that. So there is some balance with Project E. Anyways, let me put back my ash piles here. As well as clean up my alchemical bags. Oh, right. I forgot about my book and quill at the moment here. Yeah. Let's see here. I guess I can go over to the Thaumcraft base and show you all what's going on over there. Oh, this way. Alright. So there's this apparatus, which is designed to suck the flux out of the air. Problem is the setup I had earlier, which had a small 3x3 square at the bottom here, and then having a tube all the way up. That was fairly expensive for what I was doing. Let's see, using this fork here. So this bare bones setup costs 8 to suck 1 flux out of the air. Yeah. So at the rate that this Essentia smeltery produces, it's basically whatever I produce here is being sucked out over there, so it's basically a net. A net neither gain nor loss. Break even net, if you say. So that's not too great. Also, I went and built a full-on tower for my infusion altar here. Also, there's a Thaumium Arcane door, which it's actually smart and recognizes if you interact with one door, the other door opens. Problem is, it doesn't respond to redstone at all. So but it's possible in Minecraft. Vanilla, please. Stop making us work with redstone to actually get both doors to actually hit at once. But yeah. Welcome to the new and well, no, you didn't see my original setup, which used to have just 3 pedestals in a row on all 4 sides. So you have these stabilizers here, and full disclosure, I copied this setup off of a Reddit post, which seems to offer pretty good stability on its own. Like, they have alternating pedestals and stabilizers, along with a redstone inlay to complete the circuit all around here. So this is just the arcane infusion setup associated with Thaumcraft. You place one item here in the center to act as the infusion focus. You place your constituent items around here, and you place your liquid essentia. Once you have everything set up in the proper arrangements, you just take a casting item, right click, and it'll just first the liquid essentia will just get sucked into the rooting matrix here. Once that's done, the items will just fragment and then get set into the infusion focus. And if everything works well, yeah. No, but they rebalanced it so that if you spam too much of one thing, it only offers marginal increases over for each one that you put down. So like, if you go above 4 candles, so you'll get diminishing returns on each one, and it didn't work for what I produced earlier, which was this thing, the crystal bag. So what happens if you don't have enough stability? Well, stuff on the pedestals can either just poof out of existence or just turn into taint goo. And once an item is gone, then the infusion just completely breaks down, and it'll just continue sucking liquid essentia, and yeah, you probably don't want that. But also, have these mana pylons, which are marked as infusion stabilizers, so there's also that. And these crystal blocks as well. So I have these banners and blocks here to correspond with all well, not all 4, but the 4 mundane elements here: fire, wind, water, and earth. And I arrange them in a kind of something to do with the 4 Chinese mystical beasts, like the Black Taurus of the North, associated with water, the Phoenix of the South, associated with fire, and then Dragon of East and White Tiger of the West. Yeah. Let's see, what can we do with... Actually, you know what? Hold on. Do I have... Ah, right. I'm gonna chase acrobatic horse trap. Nah, it's just my theming here. I mean, realistically, I could just plop down any old banner and crystal block here, and it will work fine. What can I actually crap on screen here? I mean, yeah, but still. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I went through that already. You know what? Let's go after this. So yeah. Step 1, gather your liquid essentia. Not of choice, but the proper one. Let's see. So air and Lux. I got Lux here. This will work fine. Okay. Slap these down. Not on the pedestal. Yeah, leftover fireworks. Okay, and then... Cookie just barged into my room like she owns the damn place. Enchanted book and niter. Only to hide underneath my desk. Now it says enchanted book. Can I get away with any old enchanted book? Okay. This should work? Question mark? So you see the essentia being piped in wirelessly. Hey. So now it has the lamplighter, quote-unquote, enchantment associated with it. Yeah. That's how to work your infusion altar. Okay. Just put my things away real quick, and actually, Okay. Okay. Whenever server gets back, there are things down this leg of the Nether tunnel network that pertain to what I mentioned in the title. What's up there? Actually, you know what? Okay. Well, let's get that down real quick then. So you recall earlier I mentioned... Excuse me. Earlier I mentioned the Essentia smelting was basically break-even, or maybe even a little bit of loss at base, right? Oh, guess where I've been doing the bulk of that. All the way down here. Excuse me. Also, I might just do a little bit of that while I'm in the area. Anytime now. And each time I have to figure out how to actually get up to the surface from here. So yes, you see that thing over in the distance there. Oh dear. Well, yes. This is what you get when you go too hard into the Essentia smelting. Server's over here just going, oh no. So yes, these are flux rifts. At least you have the foresight to do this in a secluded... Is this even secluded? Secluded place. Well, that's the thing. I mean, you do this at base, and you then get to play the whole whack-a-mole setup where corruption ends up taking over your base, and now you have to take it out because, again, it's your base, and you don't actually want it to get destroyed. Secluded is not close to your base, yeah, basically. So, let's see here. No, it was with the thermometer here. So the local energy in the area has a fair bit amount of flux in it, which is basically dirty V, or energy. And get too much, and stuff like this starts happening. And you get debuffs like this, which make your V expenditure a whole lot more costly because your magical ability is being hampered. As well as these things. Well, let me sleep so that you can actually see what's all going on. You got these things called taint seeds. And they keep spewing that purple air around and causing these things to happen. You get too close to one of them and they start attacking you. Let's see here. So the biggest one is down here. And what's the Thaumonomicon say? You get explosive to blow it up. Only not any regular garden variety explosives. You get extra dimensional ones. Yeet! Now the problem is it's all the way down here. And materials take, well, a fair bit of time to actually destroy. I remember this now. Ow, ow, ow. What's that noise? Anyways, this thing's got a little too far down to be accessible, so let's just blow these ones up instead. Yeet! And you get void seeds for your trouble. Problem is, And I got temporary warp. Thanks, game. Oh. I wouldn't just poof out of existence. Yeah, it's... It makes thematic sense for here because weird stuff is happening, so it's understandable that the shaders would wig out. It's a little less less appropriate when you're at base and the same glitching happens, but it's just shaders. Hello, Meyer. Shall I can end already? This course case is just yeah, from what you've been telling me, I'd be inclined to agree. Oh, yeah. Just out here exploding these things. More warp. Thanks, game. Oh, hey. Nice one on the surface. I'm hearing explosions all the way from downstairs. Just everything all are. Oh. It's fine. Things are kind of under control. Just playing the FLUX rip gotcha. Ah yes, the Void Seed gotcha. What in the place? Alright. 6 of them left. What in the... Yeah, it's artificial because I just did this to kick it off. And then Taint Seeds spawn in, and then gradually create this. I missed. Come on, game. But as much as I'm having fun with explosions, the true way to eliminate the tainted lands biome, just take out the seeds. I mean, they have 150 HP, but that doesn't stop you all that much. Okay. Is there? Yeah, there is. Hang on. Oh, did I use... Alright. Let's see here. I messed up and used the basic jars instead of the bigger ones. Do they spread out a lot, or just when chunk loaded? It's chunk. They need to be chunk loaded in order to actually spread, because if I just get out of the area, the entire area isn't actually loaded, so nothing actually goes on. Which again, is why I do this far away from base. But even this is pretty tame compared to the corruption you see when, back in, like, Thaumcraft 4. Or it can actually spread beyond what a single taint seed can do, because the checks are associated with each block. So it can just run away spread in no time at all, as I'm sure you've experienced once before. Like that bomb slime just completely wrecking up your base macro. Let's see here. That's good. That's good. No, the taint lands here are completely dependent on the taint seed. So let me just square this way real quick then. There we are. Okay, so let's go and take this one out. And thanks to my runic shields, I'm hardly taking any damage. And that's gone. Without the seed here, the taint wood just starts decomposing into goo. But since I'm here, might as well harvest some of it. Oh, we actually have actual silverfish. Mr. Crystal. What crystal? Vomites. But yeah, without the parent seed, it's all just going back to the regular blocks. Fairly quickly, might I add. There's a seed all the way down here, I think. Hang on one second. Alright. Yeah. Way less dangerous than the Thaumcraft 4 version, where, again, you can just see runaway corruption spread across the world, unless it gets fenced in by the shimmerleaf flowers. But, here it's just, again, wholly dependent on the taint seed being still alive. But yes, I'm aware there's one all the way up there for some reason. But just leave it be. Well, actually, let's blow up 3 more because let's just get these out of our inventory real quick. There's this one over here. Oh, hey. I got one after all. And another one. Last one. Oh, it doesn't. Ow. Ow. Okay, well, we got two primordial pearls out of that, so mission accomplished. Jury floor today, some kid pulled the fire alarm. Clap. But yeah, that's FLUX Red Gotcha in a nutshell. Primordial pearls, or these end up being used in the higher tier recipes, so yeah. Walk 10 flights of stairs. Oof. Well, at least you're getting your aerobic exercise in, right? Anyways. Those more rings on my Apple Watch, so not complaining. Yeah. Alrighty, let's get back to the Astral Sorcery base and pick up the boat there, and then figure out what all we would want for the End Dragon fight, because I haven't actually been to the End Realm in this save yet. This looks a lot nicer with the shaders on, gotta say. Okay. Let's see. Hello, spider. Goodbye, spider. Stuff the jars in here. Stuff the seeds and pearls in here. And tanglewood logs. Let's throw that away. This away as well. Oh, Mr. Pearl. I need that. Wait. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's over here. And I'll just bust one of these out. Actually, stow that away too, just in case. Okay. And what now? Deadly Gaze 4. So whatever I look at just dies. Yep. Yeah, you know what? Let's get back to the Lovecraft base. this way? Yeah, there we go. Okay. And then last. So yeah, we're kind of insane right now. Just get into the pool and lather up. This real quick. Yes. Taking the sauna. Unfortunately, there's no campfire for the actual sauna effect, but yeah, old version of Minecraft. Had to craft a pure tier, fight 20 withers, and everything else bad that the warp does in one sitting. Yeah, old school Thaumcraft had hands. I don't think I've actually gotten that bad enough to actually get a Phantom yet. Which again is probably why, well, it is probably because I haven't actually unlocked the Eldritch tab in the Thaumonomicon yet, but yeah. Getting there. Okay. Seems like that's basically enough for that right now. Let's see here. It was down there, wasn't it? Yeah. actually use this instead. So the arcane grappler is basically, hey, you want to be a scout, right? No. What do you want to? Yes. Stronghold is all the way over here. Well, the closest one I could find, yeah. Only problem is it's underwater. Cookie, please, my legs are not food. She's just gnawing on your cap thinking, delicious, delicious chimkin. And here we are. Let's see here. Wait a minute. Did I not take this out? I'll do it later. Wait a minute. Do I actually need to sleep instead of to actually use my spawn here or no? Actually, no, I'll stuff that in here in case. So welcome to an Astral Sorcery treasure room. You just mine out the block in the middle here, and it'll just spawn in various ores and stone blocks. Just waiting for nighttime to hit, and then we can just set our spawn here and go take out the Ender Dragon. I almost said Elder Dragon for. Okay, it's 7:30. Alrighty. Here goes none. Also, let me take out the BGM real quick because I'm pretty sure this this BGM isn't quite suited for a boss battle. Yeet. Well, at least we're not in open space. Jeez. Hey, come on now. Why am I only getting Ender Air instead of the Dragon Breath? Alright, well, this is why I have the airship on hand. booger. Alright, that should be all of them down. Nope, still under there. Sad I couldn't get the actual dragon's breath, but there's ways around that. Oh no, all the dragon's blood. Dragon decided to dive into the void. Yeah. See here. I think that's how you get one of these. Yeah. And here's one of these things. I'm not sure if sword blocking is in this version of the game. Let's see here. Oh yeah, since boss is over with. Okay. Not gonna bother too much with rating an NC just yet. Alright. Let me hydrate real quick. I see the player you mean. Set? Yes. Take care. It has reached a higher level now. It can read our thoughts. That doesn't matter. It thinks we are part of the game. I like this player. It played well. It did not give up. It is reading our thoughts as though they were words on a screen. That is how it chooses to imagine many things when it is deep in the dream of a game. Words make a wonderful interface, very flexible, and less terrifying than staring at the reality behind the screen. They used to hear voices, before players could read. Back in the days when those who did not play, the players called the players witches and warlocks, and players dreamed they flew through the air on 6 powered demons. What did this player dream? This player dreamed of sunlight and trees, of fire and water. It dreamed it created, and it dreamed it destroyed. It dreamed it hunted, and was hunted. It dreamed of shelter. Ah, the original interface. 1,000,000 years old and it still works. But what the true structure did this player create, in the reality behind the screen? It worked with 1,000,000 others to sculpt the true world and unfold of the and create for in the. It cannot read that thought. No, it has not yet achieved the highest level. That it must achieve in the long dream of life, not in the short dream of a game. Does it know that we love it? That the universe is kind? Sometimes, through the noise of its thoughts, it hears the universe, yes. But there are times it is sad, in the long dream. It creates words worlds that have no summer, and it shivers under a black sun, and it takes its sad creation for reality. To cure it of sorrow would destroy it. The sorrow is part of its own private task. We cannot interfere. Sometimes when they are deep in dreams, I want to tell them that they are building true worlds in reality. Sometimes I want to tell them of their importance to the universe. Sometimes when they have not made a true connection in a while, I want to help them speak the world they fear. It reads our thoughts. Sometimes I do not care. Sometimes I wish to tell them that this weird world you take for truth is merely it and it. I wish to tell them that they are it and the it. They see so little of reality in their long dream. And yet they play the game. But it would be so easy to tell them. Too strong for this dream. To tell them how to live is to prevent them from living. I will not tell a player how to live. The player is going restless. I will tell the player a story. But not the truth. No. A story that contains the truth safely, in a cage of words. Not the naked truth that can burn over any distance. Give it a body again. Yes. Player. Use its name. Zet. Player of games. Good. Take a breath now. Take another. Feel air in your lungs. Let your limbs return. Yes, move your fingers. Have a body again, under gravity, in air. Respawn in the long dream. There you are. Your body touching the universe again at every point, as though you're separate beings. As though we were separate things. Who are we? Once we were called the spirit of the mountain. Father Sun, Mother Moon, ancestral spirits, animal spirits. Jinn, ghosts, the green man. Then gods, demons, angels, poltergeists, aliens, extraterrestrials, leptons, quarks. The words change. We do not change. We are the universe. We are everything you think isn't you. You are looking at us now, through your skin and your eyes. And what does the universe touch your skin and throw light on you? To see you, player. To know you, and to be known. I shall tell you a story. Once upon a time there was a player. The player is you, Zet. Sometimes it thought itself human, on the thin crust of a spinning globe of molten rock. The ball of molten rock circled a ball of blazing gas that was 330,000 times more massive than it. They were so far that it took a... Sometimes the player dreamed it was a miner, on a surface of a world that was flat and infinite. The sun was a square of white. The days were short, there was much to do, and death was a temporary inconvenience. Sometimes the player dreamed it was lost in a story. Sometimes the player dreamed it was other things in other places. Sometimes these dreams were disturbing, sometimes it was very beautiful indeed. Sometimes the player woke from one dream into another, then woke from that into a third. Sometimes the player dreamed it was would watch words on a screen. Let's go back. And the player woke from the warm, dark world of its mother's body into the long dream. And the player was a new story, never told before, written in letters of DNA. And the player was a new program, never run before, generated by source code 1 billion years old. And the player was a new human, never alive before, made from nothing but milk and love. You are the player, the story, the program, the human. Made from nothing but milk and love. Let's go further back. The 7 billion atoms of that player's body were created, long before this game, in the heart of a star. So player 2 is information from a star, and the player moves through a story, which is a force of information planned by a man called Julian on a flat, infinite world created by a man called Marcus that exists in a small... Shush. Okay. You are the player reading words. Shush. Sometimes the player read lines of code on a screen, decoded them into words, decoded words into meaning, decoded meaning into feelings, emotions, theories, ideas. And the player started to breathe faster and deeper and realized it was alive. It was alive! Those 1,000 deaths had not been real. The player was alive. You were alive. And sometimes the player believed the universe had spoken to it through the sunlight that came through the shuffling leaves of summer trees. And sometimes the player believed the universe had spoken to it through the light that fell from the crisp sky of winter. And sometimes the player believed the universe had spoken to it through the zeros and ones, through the electricity of the world, through the scrolling words on the screen at the end of the dream. And the universe said, I love you. And the universe said, you have played the game well. And the universe said, everything you need is within you. And the universe said, you are stronger than you know. And the universe said, you are the daylight. And the universe said, you are the night. And the universe said, the darkness you fight is within you. And the universe said, the light you seek is within you. And the universe said, you are not alone. And the universe said, you are not separate from every other thing. And the universe said, you are the universe tasting itself, talking to itself, reading its own code. And the universe said, I love you because you are love. And the game was over, and the player woke up from the dream. And the player began a new dream. And the player dreamed again, dreamed better. And the player was the universe. And the player was love. You are the player. Wake up. Okay. Oh boy. I had to skip so much of that end poem. Just because the text was scrolling faster than I could read it. Maybe I just read over it again one of these days. Okay. Oh, right. I need to ascend this way. Or please. Okay, you know what? Does this work? Nope. Okay, we're back out. Ooh. So yeah, from sea level, it goes up to 130 or slightly under cloud height. And at any time I could just eat this into a mana pool and turn it into an Elytra for other use, but... we'll be fine for now. Anyways, let's get back into this. Or... oh, right. I needed chorus flowers for that. Oops. Ah, well, I'll get them later. So, I guess first off, we might want to craft the grindstone, which is any marble, 2 sticks, and 2 planks. And we will need the resonating wand. Well, actually... enough starlight. May only be formed during nighttime. Curses. Right, well, that's still cooking there. Hang on a minute here. Okay, so it uses regular city model. Does it need to have the structure in place first? Nope. It's not. Hey. So attunement. I'm gonna pass this guy for one of the collector crystals the ancients left in storage at a shrine. Oh no. Okay. inner square is 7 by 7. So that would make these... No, hang on a minute. Yes, and the middle ring is 7 by 7. And the back square is 5 by 5 with 4 out of it. Okay. And that required... Yeah, that required bricks. Done. crystal and 4 sticks. But we need more starlight for that, and that's why I need another wait until nighttime. Alas. Well, in the meantime, actually... You know what time it is? It's maintenance time. Oh, Blue Drive. That's when maintenance begins! Oh, snap. You. Tempted. Also hungry. Guess it's time to find something to eat. Alright, man. Hopefully your search yields something of, something with decent hunger value. Also... I'll just roll with that for the time being. Look at this dude. I don't know why. It's these torches. So if an incoming attack happens, arrows are just reflected off of it. zombie head first thing, but no skeleton skull. Oh, it's morning already. God dang. Dang. I set up a attunement place over here instead? Seems about right.
Yeah. Doing fine for now. As I said in chat, one more Minecraft night, and I'm gonna write out. Might not have been the best idea to try to read the entire end poem, at least for now. I'll be alright, I just need to rest the voice for the entirety of Tuesday. Yeah. Ugh. Ooh.
those actual holes in the... Oh, man. Okay. So it's like 13 across. Putting across since 19 overall. Take out 6 for these wings. Huh.
That's all marble arches, though, I think. Okay. So we have those cornerstones there. Columns of 3 and then capped by those. Alright.
I said I'd give it another Minecraft night, and that night is up. So, pretty good progress. We got the... hang on. Testing. Okay, good. We're good. Minecraft night. Just to actually get that, more. I said one additional one, so yeah. Yeah, we got the Ender Dragon done. Let's see. Some more pearls to play with in Minecraft. Yeah. So, yep. Maybe next run out. Well, maybe next Minecraft stream I'll get the what's it called? The Botania base up and running, as well as a proper cistern design. Hang on. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you to Macro, Meyer, and Servier for showing up in chat. And thank you for watching. Till next time, take care of yourselves, alright guys?
Okay.
And don't worry, I'll be good and rest my voice for the most part on Tuesday. Let us see if anyone's streaming. Hey. Let's go. Wow. Yeah, Infra's chat is popping. As I said higher.